I was trying to come in as an officer, they still put enlisted on my radar. And I met my first recruiter on a college campus. Your GPA is only this amount of your packet. You got letters of recommendation. You got the skills you bring into the Army, you know, your background, all these things that they have to assess holistically. Do you have to fight in war if a war comes up, like go to combat? What's up, YouTube? So I'm back with another video finally, and I know y'all see my background, and I know y'all see it looks very different, y'all, because I have not been coming to y'all since I've been in my own spot. Yes, your girl got out of the barracks back in November. Even though I'm not married, even though I don't have kids or other dependents, I was able to get out of the barracks, y'all, on a CNA package. So I'm gonna do a video where I come to y'all telling y'all about how that works with getting out of the barracks, even if you don't have dependents. But y'all see things have changed, because I know you looking over here like, what the hell, who is that? And this is my Ranger. See, look, this is my baby Ranger. Look, this is gonna be our thumbnail. Everybody that know him knows I love him, I adore him so much. It's my baby. But yes, Ranger, look, y'all, he is so famous around these streets. So just a little insight, y'all, got him back in May, early May, and so he is 5 months now. So yes, this is my baby. This is who I live with, y'all. He's so adorable. He's so bad though, y'all. I'm still getting him trained up, and I think some stuff in his eyes, so don't look. But yes, y'all, he bad. He be nibbling, he losing teeth every day. But yeah, Ranger, say hey, take a picture, let's do our thumbnail. Ranger, let's do our thumbnail. Ranger, look at the camera, look. So y'all, this video today is not gonna be fancy or anything, because I just want to like make a video while I have time, while I'm on a break from school, and everything else is on a standstill right now because I'm on leave. I've been on leave for the past almost 3 weeks now, y'all, so that's a whole update I gotta give y'all. But I feel like I can't give it yet until certain other things transpire. So once they transpire, then I'll come to y'all with a big, huge update on where I've been, what I've been doing. Today, what I wanted to do was, I've been going through y'all comments on my YouTube, and I realized like I haven't been answering none of y'all questions. So I just want to take this time to just answer my YouTube questions again, and then I'm gonna come with some more videos just telling y'all where I've been, what I've been up to, what's next, and everything else y'all may be wondering or what y'all want content about. I've already screenshotted some questions from my videos. Ranger, you can't be doing this the whole time. Go play. Go play. Go play, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna start answering these questions, y'all. I'm gonna get right into the video answering all of y'all's military related questions about anything y'all may be wondering. If you're joining, if you are trying to reclass or transition into something else, if you've asked that on my channel lately and you wanted to hear from me and my opinion on it, that's what I'm about to do in this video. Okay, one of the first questions I got, and I'm gonna put it up here so y'all can see it. It was on my last video I created when I was showing y'all that I had got promoted to sergeant, which, you know, it's been over a year now. So that's also a whole nother side that I haven't shared with y'all, but I would love to as soon as I get the opportunity to. But yeah, he may be bothersome during this video. But so somebody said, congrats for the promotion. Do you know anything about 68 Yankee? I'm thinking joining in, really interested in 68 X-ray or 68 Yankee. I'm gonna look up what 68 Yankee is, because I don't know. Eye specialist, definitely don't know about them. Oh, I take that back. I do know one person that worked in vision, and I guess that's his MOS, but he's gone. I haven't seen him since I think last December. The one person I could have like went to and got insight for you on. But honestly, I cannot tell you anything about 68 Yankee. But if you want to come 68 X-ray, yes, I have insight about that. I want you to comment further and let me know what else you want to know about it, because this is such a broad answer I can give you, and I can't give you an answer based off of how you worded the question. All right, so this was on my watch this if you want to go enlisted with a degree, and someone said enlisted recruiters are incentivized to veer you into the enlisted ranks. The officer selection boards are uniquely incentivized to get you in as an officer. Y'all know I've talked about this so many times that when I was trying to come in as an officer, they still put enlisted on my radar, and I met my first recruiter on a college campus. So if I knew what I knew now, yeah, definitely don't be persuaded by an enlisted recruiter to go enlisted and tell you, oh, you know, you'll always have time to go officer. I'm telling y'all right now, it is completely 10 times harder to go once you're in, because like what's happening with me, the everyday hustle and bustle and the other things you're trying to accomplish will begin to take priority. So I say take advantage while you are a civilian and you do not have any other Army priorities that you have to meet in order to get what you want. So be patient, wait it out until you get exactly what it is that you want. Somebody asked me, Ranger, sit. No, that's down. Sit. And he just messed up the little background I was going for. All right, and it's probably crooked. Okay. So somebody commented on my video where I was talking about, will you gain or lose weight in basic training? And somebody said I'm 6'1", 190 pounds and lean. I'm worried about losing muscle in basic. Should I put on some fat before basic so I don't lose muscle? So I feel like that's getting into like a personal trainer or nutritionist or something for me to go that in depth, but I can tell you from my experience that I did lose muscle. I'm naturally muscular, but I always tell people when you go to basic training, I mean, you're doing a lot of endurance and cardio, and yes, they do give you opportunities to get around like kettlebells and a deadlift bar, because that's what you need to train for the ACFT, but it's not like where they're gonna let you go to the gym and work out and lift how you do now. And the crazy part is, y'all, they may have changed that these days, because I hear that things are so much different now that they need people. So hell, they may let y'all go to the gym for PT, but we didn't get that option until I got to AIT. So I mean, you'll just probably lose a lot of excess fat if you have any sort of fat on you, but I would say, you know, continue to eat all of your MREs and you shouldn't lose that much muscle. But I did leave feeling a little more weaker strength wise when I left out of basic than when I went in basic. Somebody said on my 68 X-ray Fort Sam Houston video, AIT video, they said, this is unrelated, but did you meet any 68 Foxtrots? If so, did they speak about their experience? I can tell you right now, I don't even know that MOS by heart. Let me see. Physical therapy. Oh, I know so many physical therapists. Yes, I have my good friend Sarn Rose. She's a physical therapist. She loves her job. Sarn Hicks, she loves it. She just went on to another duty station with the same MOS, and then other people. So yes, they definitely do love being physical therapists, from what I'm tracking. Somebody commented on my Soldier of the Month board and said, did you end up going to the quarter board? No, I never did. My sergeant at the time dropped the ball. She thought it was one day to end up not being that date, so I missed it. It was a whole bunch of mess. But now that I've been there longer and got some time on me, I see that that's completely normal. Shit like that happen all the time, y'all, where people miss. So technically, well, no, yeah, I couldn't go back and do the quarter board because I had won the previous month. So it wasn't meant to be, and at least I didn't have to deal with whether or not I would have lost or something. But hopefully I would have won, because that was my only priorities back then. How many hours are your shifts usually? So the shift or the hours I just came from are, we get to work at 07:30 and we get off at 15:30 to head to mandatory PT together at 1600. So pretty much from 07:30 to 16:30 were my hours Monday through Friday, unless we were on like a holiday schedule, unless, you know, we were doing something soldier like that didn't require that. So depending on what you are being asked to do any given week, it changes. But as a 68 X-ray, those are my hours. Somebody commented on my most recent video. It said, thank you for your service, KP. As a Marine mom, I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you, Tara J. Yeah, I love seeing like comments like this, even if you don't personally know me, because it's motivational. So thank you so much. And I know you're proud of your Marine baby too. Somebody commented on my behavioral health 68 x-ray video, and they said, shipping now September 30th. Good luck, best of wishes, you got it. I hear that y'all can keep y'all phone every day now, so it seems like it's gonna be a breeze. Somebody commented on my Army vlog from Fort Hood and said, do you know Slater White? Don't know that person. So another person commented on a video. I don't have the video in front of me, but they asked me, what if you have a college degree but the GPA is low? So somebody already started to answer, y'all, which I love seeing this, because this lets me know that I'm getting me a little bit of a community or something. Like, if I don't even gotta respond, y'all responding in the comments, I love that, and I thank y'all for taking that initiative. So somebody said, no one is answering this and I need answers. So somebody else was like, yeah, I'm wondering that as well. And then somebody finally was like, I was told to either go back to school to bring your GPA up or go enlisted and then try to build a better officer package and then apply to see if you get selected. I think it's some validity in that, because when my undergrad degree was a 3.4, and they were telling me that that was low, and I'm like, a 3.4 is low, and they was like, well, you got to think about the type of people that's applying. The people that's applying that are competing against you have 3.8s and 4.0s and stuff. So they were like, that's what makes it low. So it may be some validity to that, but I call BS overall, because your GPA is only this amount of your packet. You got letters of recommendation, you got the skills you bring into the Army, you know, your background, all these things that they have to assess holistically. So to think that only your GPA will stop you from being able to do, I'm assuming, to go officer, that shouldn't deter you. Like somebody told me, and I'm always remember this since I've been in, all you can do is still apply, do what you can on your end, and you will know what is meant for you based on if you get a yes or a no, or in general, like if God closes that door or opens that door for you. On my 68 x-ray barracks room tour, somebody said Americans are spoiled. Yes, those barracks that I was in was nice, but you could say I'm even more spoiled now, because I'm a E5 sergeant and I'm in my own spot, and I'm loving this lifestyle, y'all. It's completely 10 times better than being in the barracks. No matter if we was living in luxury in them barracks, in a sense of they was freaking feeding us grapes and had snacks as we walked out, I don't know, but regardless, nothing beats having your own spot. And I ain't had to have no chillings to do it, except this child, but I had chose to have this child. On my 68 x-ray interview, 68 Juliet, somebody said, my wife just left to 68 Juliet. Any advice for me on how to help her on when I can see her? So this was 2 months ago, and you said that she just left for AIT. You should have been able to see her while she was there if you're married. They give special privileges to people. When you have families, they let them come move with you depending on how long your Ranger, stop being rude. Depending on how long your AIT training is, they do let your dependents come. But I think that 68 Juliet was not that long of a training. So in that case, maybe at minimum 8 weeks. I don't think any AIT is shorter than 8 weeks. My come to work with me apartment hunting in Fort Bragg, which is very old, y'all. This is so long ago. And I'm not in any of these apartments that y'all saw, which is the crazy part. So somebody said, what's the name of the apartments? I'm looking for apartments. At the time, I remember looking at what's called the Regency, Westlake and Morganton. It's one more. It was some random apartments, y'all, but I will go and watch the video so I can post them, because I really don't know. So on my barracks room tour, somebody said, how are the barracks now these days? I've heard news about a lot of mold problems. They do definitely have mold problems, but it depends on your unit and what barracks you're in. The older barracks, that may be a high possibility, but they're not gonna let y'all stay in moldy barracks. That's go against health and hazardous standards. So usually I've seen a lot of times the barracks that are naturally prone to mold, they move them out of the barracks and give them a CNA package. So somebody also on my going enlisted with a degree, they said, is it worth going in with credits but not a full degree, or should I just go straight in? If you just have some college credits, then I think you can come in as an E3, but not an E4, because you have to have a full bachelor's degree. So if you don't mind coming in as an E3, then yeah, you don't got to come in with your degree already. They said, I have a question. When you join as this career, do you have to fight or do you have to fight in war if a war comes up, like go to combat? And I'm gonna say no, you don't have to fight in combat, because if you're not a combat MOS, then you're not going to be on the front lines. Yes, you may deploy with the combat with the unit, you're going to a combat environment, but you may not be in a role where you're going to be on the front lines of it. So pretty much no, but they always train us all to be able to prepare for any moment where you could be in combat, because if you are in that environment, it could hit your fob. You don't know what can happen. So yeah, you still have to prepare for the possibility of having to use your weapon. Another comment on my apartment hunting video, where someone said, I'm thinking of joining the army, but people's be like, no, join the Air Force. What you think? So many people, y'all, say that spiel. They're like, go to the Air Force, go to the Air Force. And I went through that. Everybody goes through that. And that's pretty much because there's a perception that the Air Force people have a better quality of life. They enjoy life a little bit better than other branches, which may be true, but you can't really say that. Now that I got some time in, y'all, I can say that it depends on so much whether or not you enjoy the military, period. I can say for me, I felt more at home with the Army because I had family that were in the Army, so I was more familiar with the ranks and just the terminology of the Army compared to the other branches. So I think it depends on where do you feel led to. And like I said, it doesn't hurt to try to go and talk to all the recruiters, but they may make it harder for you to pick one. On my enlisted with a degree video, again, somebody said thank you for this. You're welcome, girl. On my life as an active duty single soldier, somebody said medical guide is so much easier than combat arms. Nonetheless, good video. You need to talk about dating. You said some interesting stuff right here for me to comment on. So yes, that is the overall consensus that medical has it better. I would say in the sense of physical labor. I think we don't deal with a lot of physical labor as combat arms, and it's not as strict as far as a PT schedule. Not saying more or less important, but it's because of the mission that is being accomplished. You probably don't want your freaking surgical tech or your dental tech to be at PT and at trainings all day long, because who's gonna be there when you need to go get your medical needs met, when you go to these doctor's appointments and things like that, and you want quality healthcare service? Who do you think is the one that's making sure that's happening? It's the soldiers that's in that MOS. So everybody has their lane and their part, so it really just depends on that. But I do agree, yes, we on a surface level, yes. I need to talk about dating. I definitely have some insight on that now, and that might be interesting to talk about. But what specifically do you want to know about dating in the military? Somebody said on my 68 X-ray again, Fort Sam Houston AIT experience video, how is it for someone who is married and would be reclassing from another MOS to 68 X-ray, and what are the textbooks used? Okay, so I can't tell you what it's like to be married because I'm not married, but I can tell you married people have to probably deal with more separation anxiety, not being around their family, and they also you know, they just have a lot of periods where they have to separate, yeah, for training and things like that. So I can tell that probably is very hard on them. But I'm assuming if you have a spouse that y'all locked in where y'all need to be, then that's not going to be a huge barrier. It's going to require a lot of, you know, a lot of sacrifice, but it's not going to be anything that should like break up y'all's marriage or anything. I can't tell you the textbooks used because, and they probably changed up things, y'all. It's completely different. Things are always changing. So did you not like being a 68 X-ray, or what are the pros and cons? So let me answer that real quick, because I'm sure that's coming from somewhere, because I haven't really been talking about 68 X-ray stuff anymore, and I'm gonna update you in videos to come. Because I cannot answer that question fully right now, but I will. This is my MOS. I leave the 28th of April and would like to know more about it. So it's pretty much, I'm sure you already left by now. So you pretty much gonna figure it out if you like it or not. But I'm gonna give you insight on, you know, what the experience has been like for me. So on my new YouTuber video tag, where I was just talking about me being a new YouTuber, this girl or somebody fruitful perspective said, hey Kay, watch the few of your videos. I'm enlisting as an E4 with a degree. They got me to it, seems, yeah. And this video alone was helpful, transparent, and inspiring. since I plan on my own channel. I know it's not easy to look into the camera and answer all these real questions. You did good, and looking forward to see your channel grow. Thank you so much. So yeah, like, it happens to the best of us, but it's gonna work itself out. That's what's happening with me. I gotta take this toy from him. He gonna think we playing tug of war. Yes, I pride myself on being transparent, and I'm happy that you found some inspiration out of these videos. So I'm gonna end the video right here because I want to make a part 2 because this video is already long. But yes, so I'm gonna keep answering y'all questions in another video based off of what y'all been commenting. But y'all, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment and let me know if you missed me or not and what you want to see from me these days, y'all. I told y'all this last time, but no, y'all, it's really like going on. Like I be having plays to make. So I made a play on so many things since the last time y'all saw me, and a lot of them are coming to like the final piece of it. Some things are finally at that transition stage I was telling y'all about. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna leave right now, and that is for a reason, and I will update y'all on that reason once I have a yes or a no. I'm trying to get better at letting y'all go through the process no matter what it is, but I told y'all I am a little bit superstitious. I don't like putting my business out for everybody who may not be wishing me well, who may be watching this and like, yes, I hope they don't go through for her. Yeah, I hope. Like, no, I want to wait until it's solidified. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna end the video right here so I can come back with a part 2. So this one won't be super long. Once again, thank y'all for watching me and supporting me this far, and I will see y'all in part 2 of this video.